We talked a little bit yesterday morning about Pink Friday. We discussed how important it is for small businesses like 1806 and Company. Our friend Steph Schmidt-Claymore is here to talk about her Pink Friday specials, plus a lot of other stuff. And we showed you at the top just some of the, you've got, and I don't know that there's a misconception, but you've got jewelry items for men and women, young and old.
Young and old, yeah. It starts, I think the cheapest, I want to say, the smallest amount of things that you could buy is, I think we have a $12 pair of earrings.
There
so
you go.
I don't like when people get it twisted that all we have is a bunch of expensive stuff for women.
Although you do have expensive things here, very well. We're going to get into some of the things that you have here, but this is Pink Friday today. And what are some of the things going on at 1806?
So let's talk a little bit about Pink Friday. Pink Friday is where we are asking the community, we are asking local people to come shop small before Black Friday.
There you go.
A lot of us save up our money and we're geared up to go Black Friday shopping, but there are small businesses all throughout Bismarck, all throughout our state, all throughout the country that are wanting those dollars. They still circulate. Actually, the dollar circulates better when you shop small.
Sure, absolutely. And you guys have gotten ahead of the game because Black Friday for years and years and years has gotten all the headlines. You guys have taken a step and gone beforehand.
Well, and Small Business Saturday follows after, and
Right.
that was another big push. But today with Pink Friday, what we've done to there's a few specials in the sale, but around the store we have these little tiny pink paper clips. And anything that has a pink paper clip on is 30% off. So we went through the store and we found some of the super cool pieces to include the Navajo pearls. There's even a few sets that are marked down for today, so that'll be super fun.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna make your own on
I'm
sale.
going to make my own on sale here. Put it on my
You're going to end
turquoise.
up getting me in trouble because that one's out on loan, so don't get me in too much trouble.
One of the things, and I did not know this about you, and I asked you during the commercial break, as far as the NFR things that you do, you are a big player in the National Federation of Rodeos.
In the national final, yes, sir.
Finals
I
already.
go down. I have a lot of different hats that I wear. Aside from
Not just that one.
not just this one. Aside from what I do in the jewelry store, I stand on a big stage in the grand scheme of things to try to advocate for small businesses, to try to push collaboration over competition. There's lots of room for us all to play, and so yes, that is the fashion epic moments where all of these things come together. But so when you see all these looks, there's also a huge misconception, right, of what's real and what's not real. So oxy beads, right, they're tiny.
Yep.
Well, they can be big. I shouldn't say that. Oxy beads are tiny. Feel the weight of that.
Yep, fairly light.
Versus like in front of you, you have a big set of Navajo pearls. I'm going to string these off. Feel the weight in that. Now, both of those are
it's
sterling silver.
Much heavier on my left hand.
This one is handmade. Can you imagine that somebody sat down and individually welded each of those beads together and strung that?
And you see nothing. I mean, it's perfectly done.
It's perfectly done.
Yeah.
So that is something, and right, we're talking about tradition. These are pieces that you're going to want to buy and pass on to the next generation. There's something that they're left in the closet, and you hope that somebody fights after them after you're gone. And so there too, my job is to be a voice for these artists, to advocate for them that they deserve the same amount of pay as the pizza delivery guy. They deserve, look at the beautiful things that they can make and the talent that they have.
Yeah, we're just getting a sample here of what's in your store. But
Yes.
the thing, I also want to bring this up here. Behind your display here, and you stepped in and I said, Steph, what's with the Holy Bible? And you said, there's a reason you brought
I
that.
have a Bible, and this is actually one of the first pieces that we bought. This is genuine turquoise, and it's a rosary. And I have kept it in my Bible, and I have prayed with it, and I have said, 1806 is so much more than a jewelry store. The people that come in the store and the way we're able to advocate for these artists and tell the stories of some of these pieces is truly what I love to do and truly why we do what we do.
You know, we deal with so many businesses here on North Dakota Today, but I don't know anyone who is more passionate about not only what you do, but small business in general. You really take this to heart, and you want to make it not only your own, but you want to spread the word and let people know. What else is coming up from 1806 and Company?
Oh my goodness. Well, Mrs. Claus should be back in town
go.
soon, so that never disappoints. But these 30 days are really the busiest. I'm going to be in Vegas, but the store is still going to be open. I've got a great support staff of family back home who are going to keep the reins while I'm down there. So it'll be a mix of chaos. So follow along on social media. We're going to have sales. Today we're open an extra hour, so if people want to come in and check us out, we're over on Main Street in Mandan next to Pizza Hut, across from the old Hardee's.
And that's nowhere near the construction, so it's easy to get there.
No,
right?
no.
Exactly.
Stay away from the construction. Just take Main.
There you go. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your trip and much success to you. We appreciate it.
Happy Thanksgiving, Wayne. I appreciate you guys.
You're very welcome.